Welcome everyone to Some Irritating Male Podcast. Uh, this night or day or morning, whatever it is for you, we have prepared for you a list, another tournament, but a list of the greatest anime characters of all time, decided by the experts, us. And we have with us our regular co-host Paxton.
Good to be here.
There he is. Josh.
Glad to be here.
And we decided to bring on two more anime experts since Paxton himself has one anime show in his pocket. So we wanted a little bit more expertise. So we brought on the famed Johns. So we have John number 1 and John number 2. I don't really know more than that, but I think they were both famous sports stars in middle school. So Jonathan Scorcher, you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, Jonathan Scorcher was a streamer for a while and was a middle linebacker for middle school.
There we
There
go.
you go. That's pretty cool.
And then John Fallen, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm John number 2. I was the best golf middle school player there was.
Woo! There we have it. So if you go back in history, you may have heard of them before. If not, you have the treat of having them on this podcast, and we are going to discuss anime characters. So how this is going to work is we have a bracket of 32 characters, and we will go down the line talking about them, and we each will get one vote. There is no time limit, but I'm going to keep you on track. And what are you doing, Pax?
Oh, nothing.
Just what's happening? Okay, all right, I'll ignore you guys. But once you make your vote, and then I don't think there's much else to say there. Other than these were a list of characters that we added, and then I ranked them according to their ranking on my anime list. So these matchups, if you guys get mad at me, if anybody's upset with me, get upset at my anime list instead. I guess I'm going to share my screen and we're going to show you the list. We're going to jump right into it. And then what I'm going to do, you know what? I guess we'll do it at the end. At the very end, if there was a character that wasn't on this list and you want to honorable mention them, we can do that at the end. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Very good. Well, let me share my screen.
All right. Let's jump right into this. Yeah, I'm going into this with very, very limited knowledge. So, as I told the brothers before, I'm like the sway vote here. I can go either way because I know pretty much nothing about most of these characters. But I'm looking forward to finding out.
So really, this podcast episode is just us convincing Paxton that our characters are better.
Fair, honestly, that's how it sounds like.
All right, so the very first matchup we have is Killua from Hunter x Hunter versus Hana from Wolf Children. Sorry, Josh, I know you like both of these characters, so they're immediately matched up at each other. But there's going to be some other matchups that are more upsetting than this one, I think. Has anybody else seen Wolf Children besides Josh and I?
No,
I
sir.
actually never have.
Ooh, no.
Okay, Josh, oh man, I don't know who you like better, but if you want to plug either one of these, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, I
These
think
were,
you
these
can
were both
take
on
Killua.
Josh's list.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
go
they're
for
both
it.
great characters. I would probably, just putting it out there, I'm gonna probably lean for Hana, but because that's my favorite piece of media of all time. But anyways, so I'll just speak to Hana, and then someone else can speak to Killua. But Hana is a mother, and the whole movie is just
And we
showing
all
her.
like mothers,
Yes,
right?
of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
Love my mama.
Like
Moms are good.
Shout out.
this
Shout
is
out.
all about character development, right? So we get to see her character. She's the person who's smiling and forcing herself to genuinely feel happy in the worst possible circumstances. She's joyful in situations that would cause people to just break down. She's selfless. She's optimistic. To actually give examples, desiring to move out to the middle of nowhere to raise her kids. She's driven. She's understood her responsibility, and she's just a very inspiring character. You'd want to be like her because of just how good of a person she shows herself to be. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay.
Very cool. Very
Not
cool.
bad, not bad.
Very,
There's
very
speech.
relatable
yeah.
character.
I would say she is a well-written character. She has great like character development, but they also show the struggles and the successes, I guess you
Na-
could say.
Name a
Yeah.
fun fact about her character. Like a
You
hobby
and
or
fun,
something.
you and fun facts, man.
That's what I latch on to. That's what gets me attached to a character. Like, what's her hobby or what's
One fun fact will
I
make you
mean-
latch onto a character.
yeah, something I can like relate to.
Yeah, I mean, well, a lot of the movie was just the beauty of motherhood, and she was just like just always just working and providing the best possible like environment for her kids to grow up in. So we see a lot of shots of her just like falling asleep while making breakfast, like trying to seal the roof so that there's no leaks, thinking about how she should educate her kids, how she should keep them like healthy, and which doctors to go to. And just like she's really just so like so selfless in her approach to raising kids, and I just like it's a really moving thing just seeing her character. So
She's hustling.
yes,
Hustling.
she's a hard worker. She's diligent.
Okay.
Geez, what do we say about Killua? So currently, right now,
Do I have to check out? Is this my
you
my
might
moment?
Paxton might need to check out, which is going to be really hard for the voting on this. Let me do like basic descriptions. So, Paxton, you have met Killua, right, in the storyline?
I don't know the names yet.
He's
I'm
the
6
kid that
episodes in.
has the skateboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
So he's one of the main characters in Hunter x Hunter, alongside Gon, who he becomes really good friends with. I feel like that's nothing of a spoiler. Do you know anything about his background yet, Pax?
I'm honestly, I'm just gonna check out. So, and I'm
Just
just gonna
check out
sit back
then,
here.
yeah.
You guys can talk about it.
All right. I guess we'll wave it. Well, I guess we'll wave at him.
Yeah, we'll just wait. Hey!
All right, that was quick, guys.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
It was that fast. It really is.
You know what? We should just, while he's checked out, we should just go down the list and just like quickly go through all of these.
It'll work out too, man.
It's just
He's
jumping
living it.
jacks.
Oh man. I mean, I love Killua. I mean, he is a fantastic character. I think like his introduction and the scene in the very beginning. John, have you seen Hunter x Hunter?
I have. I love
So his-
Killua.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So his scene in the beginning when he kills the criminal and he grabs out his heart, and you realize,
Oh,
that,
yeah.
oh wow, like this guy is a brutal. He really is this brutal assassin.
Mhm.
But then, like to him, that is his life and his upbringing. Like just as a kid, like he doesn't know that that's kind of weird or that that's like maybe morally gray to be that bloodthirsty. And I don't know, that just made him a very fascinating character right out of the get-go. But he's also a character that's doesn't like know what is important in life to him, doesn't know what he wants, and he ends up finding that like the thing that he wants is just to be friends with Gon, and like friendship to him becomes kind of like the greatest thing. He's not really set. It's kind of a classic story of your parents wanting you to take on the family business and you not wanting to just follow in their footsteps when there's a whole world of opportunity out there and you don't know what's out there. So it's kind of a very relatable story in that sense, but he's an assassin. And he's also good for, even though his morality is in question at times, he's a good moral compass for Gon. Especially later on in the show. But anyways, any other thoughts about Killua?
He wants
we
to
just
do floor.
all being distracted.
I know Paxton's out here doing the, good dives on the bed. He's getting into it with the wall now. I mean, it's all you said there, Jacob, with Killua. He's definitely with the morals and all that stuff. And I think it's also great with his character too, with
All right.
how his upgrading
Pax,
is.
get off. We're not ready
Oh,
for you yet.
I saw a thumbs up. I saw a thumbs
I know, I
up.
was-
Massive
Yeah,
spoilers too with it, he might have heard stuff, but we'll go with it. But overall, yeah, his morals and how his memory is like totally off the charts when he meets his best friend, and it's a great analogy with how he has to change and how his best friend helps him through that battle. Because I mean, he's what is he like, cold-hearted killer, of course,
Yeah.
with his background, But when he meets Gon, it's like a whole lot different story then, because now he's actually having to twist it up a little bit along with his path through it.
Yeah.
I have something to add here. Like that's his entire upbringing. You know, being like an assassin that's optimized for getting kills and surviving and just keeping the company going. The pinnacle moment for me in Killua's character development was that rabbit Kimura, where he fights him off, plucks out that needle, and is like, okay, I'm going to abandon my natural instincts of running away and even my own personal safety because I care so much about my friend. Like that right there is the defining moment for Killua for me. So I just need to put that out there. That's like, he's willing to change and to deny his whole past for his friend.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody's listening to this and not watching, Paxton is demonstrating what ADD looks like. So if you want to just know what's going on in the background.
I think what's super ironic and funny about this matchup too is that you have one of a survival mother and trying to do the best for her children. We got Killua, who had the worst upbringing ever, and tried to be better later on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely,
they're both so heartwarming though. Yeah.
It is.
Right.
And Killua should know more the best about hearts. Honestly,
he does. Yeah, he handles them a lot, actually.
He does.
He takes good care of them. He bags them up. You know, gives it back if he wants it. You know.
Right.
Yeah. He gets that rubbing alcohol too there.
Good point.
Just make sure.
That's a good point.
All right. I think I'm good with Paxton being back
I'm
on.
ready to vote if you guys are. So,
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh yeah.
all right, let's all wave at Paxton so he can get back.
Hey!
Welcome back.
You guys
All
look
right.
like you're having a good time in here.
Are you kidding me? You were enjoying the jumping jacks. You were living the life out there, man.
trying to get the blood flowing. I have a heart
Well,
attack.
I am voting Killua.
Killua.
Yeah. Same.
It's I do like
I will-
Hana.
I will back
Yeah.
you.
Oh, wait, full sweep? Full sweep? Let's get the full sweep, Josh. Get it.
No, I'm going Hannah. I gotta stick. I
Yeah,
gotta
team
stick with
play.
Wolf Children, man.
Hey, gotta be fair.
All
Go.
right.
Hey, it's respect.
Killua
Woohoo.
moves on. Our next matchup going down the list is Saber from the Fate series against Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach. Interesting matchup.
Both swordsmen.
Man, I haven't looked at these really. I just made the list and then put it together, and I don't honestly know. I know who Josh is choosing for sure.
I'm
Yes.
gonna need some persuasions here.
Tell
I haven't
me
seen
about
either of these, so
Yeah.
let me hear them. Let me hear the sides.
There it is. The arguments need to come out. Okay, so
All right.
I guess, Jonathan, you want to start with Bleach. I know Bleach, we were talking about Bleach a lot, and I know both of us are fans. So if you want to talk about Ichigo, because out of Bleach characters, he's not my favorite.
Ichigo, yeah. I mean, he's of course, your average main character, pretty much, with what his upbringing really is. You find out that his mother, who dies off practically the first episode, but you don't know because
Typical.
you find out about that later on. And he goes through any character's development arc where he gets his powers from really majority of his father's side, because that's where he gets his Soul Reaper ability. But he goes through a lot, and it's a great character build up for his character, because he undergoes so much drama and turmoil through all of his pathing through his stuff. I mean, he almost gets killed off in practically the third episode when he runs into one of the Soul Reaper captains after getting find out that one of the previous lieutenants of the captain decides to give him his Soul Reaper ability, being his Zanpakuto. And what happens
now?
after that, his Zanpakuto.
That's his just katana. His sword.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah, every Soul Reaper starts off with a Zanpakuto first before they can harness the ability to unleash their Bankai, which is their second upgrade from the Zanpakuto. And with Ichigo, he's a character that you could like pretty quick, but I would say that there's a lot more other characters in the Bleach universe that you could get more hooked onto.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like how I would compare him to other main protagonists because I think for the most part I like him more. So like if you think of like Naruto is kind of like a whiny kid in the very beginning, and kind of and Ichigo is kind of just like no nonsense. So he sometimes will like, I don't know, he doesn't have as much of like, I mean he kind of has a moral compass and that like his
Yeah.
friends are everything to him. But other than that, he doesn't like take a long time to deliberate on is this the right thing or not. He
What-
just like goes in, is decisive.
What's
I don't
his
know.
character flaw?
His character flaw, I would say, for him. Now that's definitely a tricky one with Ichigo because, I mean, yes, you could put it that he goes in underestimating his opponent most of the
Oh,
time.
yeah,
Like he'll
all the
just
time.
send it right in without thinking about it. But it's kind of like that, almost like that older brother mentality. Like he's there to protect, even if he knows that the character's way stronger than him. He's gonna go try his best.
But that's pretty sweet, though. I mean, that's not really a character flaw. That's courage.
I guess some of the
Yeah, but-
characters.
Yeah. I mean, I
it's
think
just
as
stupidity.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's kind of-
close enough.
Yeah, he doesn't plan. He doesn't plan anything.
Yeah, close to that. Yeah.
All right, tell me about Saber.
Who's watched Fate?
Not me.
I have. I love
So,
it.
Just Jacob? Okay. Do you want to go, Jacob, or should I? I mean, maybe I should. I'll
You should because yeah, you're gonna. I think you know the character better than I do.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with Fate Zero Saber. Saber is basically King Arthur from like history, but like an anime version, I guess. So, anyways, this character is very morally focused, like very focused on upholding moral standards. There's chivalry. There's like, I need to make sure I announce my name. I need to not take any cheap shots. Like, battle should be done with rules, and everything has like an order to it. There's like this submission to societal standards. So Saber, this is like her character flaw, I would say, but she grows by being in a servant master relationship with someone who's rather who doesn't really care about those types of tactics, rather uses underhanded tactics, and so she's learning how to reconcile with needing to obtain victory and sacrificing her morals and ideals and how she should like depart from that. She actually kind of learns her lesson, I would say, after Fate Zero, and in Unlimited Blade Works, she's like, okay, I can sort of get off this chivalry white horse thing. Oh, by the way, you're muted. By the way, I don't know if you're talking, Jonathan. Oh, okay. So there's that. She has some adorable moments. That's, I gotta say. Like, she likes eating burgers.
Here we go.
She eats a lot. That's her thing. It's like a little comedy thing. I think I can leave it there though.
Okay, so if you answer this question, Josh.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you're going into battle, like against a dragon, who are you taking with you? If you have a choice between these two characters, who are you taking?
I think Saber's she's overpowered. Like, she's extremely powerful, which is something else I didn't notice. So she's kind of like proud with what she's done, and she believes like she's led her people well, and so. I mean, I haven't seen Bleach, but I would probably guess Saber would destroy everything.
Ichigo's pretty overpowered too, to a point where sometimes it's not fun. I think Saber though has more like inner conflict, and that's always interesting to see
got
that
muffins.
develop. So I think we should vote. I think we should keep this going along.
You didn't give me enough to like either character.
Well, there'll be more time. We gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Let's go with. I'm going to go with Ichigo for sure.
Okay.
For his
Saber.
character.
Saber.
I'm going with Ichigo.
No, John.
Oh, you're leaving it to me.
Bow now.
I don't
Oh,
I don't
man.
like morals. Morals in anime?
Here,
No, I'm going in there head first.
I got about this way. I got it this way for you, Jacob. Right?
This sucks.
got
I
the
was the
more
one that
flair.
said I was conflicted. What? Go ahead. Go
Who
ahead.
has the
Jonathan.
more flair, though? You know, the better looks.
Saber
Yeah.
Saber does.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I don't think you want to pull that
I
card.
don't know. Ichigo's got some good flair. Okay, man.
Ichigo's big Getsu arc, man, against Aizen. His last form.
I just think
Gosh.
I'm
Okay,
okay.
well, well,
I'm going Saber. I'm going Saber.
Yes.
Hey, all right,
I
all right.
think she's a more like nuanced character. So that's that. Sorry, guys. Well, that one sucks.
Thank you,
Why did
John.
I should have voted in the beginning instead of having it come to me?
Gotcha.
Okay. Now the next matchup we have Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen against Hei from Darker Than Black. I don't know if anybody besides me has seen Darker Than Black.
I can't say that I have.
I haven't. No.
Nope.
John?
I vote Gojo.
I'm gonna lose. Okay. Then let me just talk.
Gojo.
Yeah, let's
Gojo's my boy.
let Jacob explain because
Let me
I'm
just
kinda
talk
curious.
about Hei. And actually, right there, if you're watching what I'm pointing at, that is the mask that Hei wears from Darker Than Black. There, I'm pretty sure it's a quote from the anime, or either that or somebody added it to him. But he has a quote that kind of represents his character, which he basically says, if you wear a mask for too long, you can't take it off with taking off part of your face. So he's kind of somebody who leads two different lives. He's kind of pretending to be a college student. And his personality is pretty basic anime protagonist character, where he eats a lot of food and he is just like a very like nice and kind character. But he then at night is what's called a contractor, and man, I'd have to explain the whole world to really show you what they are. But they are people who have powers that came to them in an apocalyptic disaster. And when this disaster came, it kind of had two different effects on people. Some people became what were known as dolls, which are almost just people don't see them as human at all. And they have different powers and different abilities, especially in communication. I don't remember the dolls too much, but Hei is a contractor. And contractors were given powers, but they don't have any emotions. So they're stoics. So all their decisions are just rational and logical. But they have a cost for their powers, and each of them have to pay a cost whenever they use it. So it's a really, really cool power system for the anime. But Hei is a character who doesn't have to pay a cost. So you're immediately questioning, well, he acts like a contractor, but he's not. So they have this immediate hook of why does he not have to pay a cost? But I think, oh man, I guess I'll just spoil it. One of the things is he is a character that is so singularly motivated, and he really has only like one purpose that he lives for and cares for, and you don't know that for so much of the show, but you end up realizing it later on. And oh man, I hate that he's going to go out. I'm more just thinking about Gojo beating him, and I like Gojo. Gojo's an amazing character, but Hei is a character that I relate to a lot, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's a lot in common where he's very friendly, gets along with everybody, but really he's kind of, man, this is going to be eye-opening. He's kind of depressed, and there's really only a few things that are really important to him in life, and he'll do anything and everything for those things, and all the other stuff he's just kind of willing to do it. And so you don't realize that until like later on exactly what it is that's motivating him, but once you realize it, and then there's a reveal too of basically there's one person in his life that he cares about, and there's a reveal of what happened to that person that then kind of also twists his world upside down, because they weren't they made a decision that he didn't agree with, and he finds that out later on. But anyways, we should vote.
Yeah.
So would you take the bullet for him then over
what-
Gojo?
Oh yeah, I want to take.
Okay,
I
okay.
really need to
Respect.
take a bullet for Gojo. Who needs to take a bullet for Gojo?
You know,
Is it worth explaining Gojo to PAX?
Maybe in round 2.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll go
yeah,
hey.
around
You
2.
swayed me.
Gojo, yeah,
I'll go
round
hey.
2.
hey, who's voting Gojo? I guess.
I'm voting Gojo.
I think
yeah.
Hey. I think you sold me on Hey.
Wait, that's 3.
Ooh.
Whoa, now. Whoa, wait.
They should have a chance. They should have a chance.
Paxton.
They should have a chance. They should have a
Paxton.
chance to tell me.
Are you the
Yeah.
strongest because you're Paxton?
Okay, we should talk
Or
about
are you
Gojo
Paxton
now.
because you're the strongest?
Dude, you're
Okay.
spewing
That's a good
nonsense.
reference. That's a good
You're
reference.
spewing nonsense. You guys, yeah, give me a chance. Give him a chance to sway. Cause
Yeah. Okay. So I
John
didn't realize that was
Cena.
going to happen. So let's let people talk about Gojo for a little bit. Try to convince Paxton.
Take it away, John. Too, I believe. In you.
Okay. I don't know. You shouldn't, but I'm gonna do my best. Gojo is a comedic relief and also the strongest in the anime. Okay.
is he the main character?
Partially.
He
Kind of. Not really.
he would be. He is the main character, but he's not. Okay.
Okay.
It would make sense if you watched it, but Gojo.
Man, you guys are not making a good case over there. Come on.
I'm trying to like. He can levitate.
Roll on our charisma roll.
He wears a blindfold.
Okay, what anime is he from?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, he's from Jujutsu. Okay. Okay.
I mean, I'll help
Oh.
out too here. Like Gojo is one of the most
Please.
intimidating characters in the anime. He's so intimidating, and he's in that the enemies, basically your antagonists in the show, instead of coming up with a plan of like, all right, how do we beat Gojo? They basically say, we can't beat Gojo. He's too overpowered. So what we need to do to win is we need to just trap him. Just get him in a trap where he's out of the picture so we can win because we can't actually fight against him.
Just like
So he's a character.
Storm.
Can't beat
Just
him.
like you can't beat him. And in like one of the first main battles in the series, they create a barrier that keeps Gojo out of it. And then they're having this epic fight with a lot of the main characters versus these curses, special grade curses that are coming in and attacking them. And as soon as the barrier breaks, you just have the most like epic scene of Gojo, and the music changes and everything, and he pulls down his mask and has these piercing blue eyes that everybody falls in love with. Not
Beautiful
me,
eyes.
of course
Beautiful.
not.
I've fallen for him.
But when that happens, the special grade curse, which are like the most powerful curses they're fighting against, basically is like, I gotta go. Like, I gotta get out. I'm out of here. I'm peacing out. Like, Gojo is back. We don't have time, even if we haven't figured out. So, anyways, so they do
Aura.
such a good job of giving him
Okay.
just this intimidation.
I like that.
And then also he's a very like he's pretty
Likeable.
cocky too. And he's likable too. He's pretty carefree. Just kind of he could just circumvent the rules of things because he's that powerful, and people just like can't really like. You kind of have a system of government and laws, but sometimes he can just do what he wants because who's gonna stop him? And you kind of get that feeling and vibe a little bit. But he's also very I don't know how to describe kind of his like psyche, but he is a really good character, a very likable character for sure. I like him more than the protagonist of the show, to be honest.
Excellent. He has your personality.
I'm sorry. I love you, John and Jonathan, but I gotta go. Hey, that mask quote
No
was
way.
No way. There's no way Gojo.
Dang.
Dude,
All right.
It was such
Respect
a
it.
it was such a personal like explanation of the character. I attached to it more.
I mean, let's think about it this way, John, too, right? I don't think Gojo would betray this other character. They seem kind of close, in my opinion, of how they would probably relate, but I don't think they would probably battle it out. So I think Gojo would let him go.
I guess, but Gojo just claps his hands and he's gone.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot that
yeah,
could happen
we'll
in
just,
the universe of that realm.
that might be the upset of history.
Patriots are
that's
coming after you now.
they are coming for me, but you know what? I am ready for it. He's my favorite character of all time. So, but that's a
All
very
right.
personal thing.
We should,
All right.
should probably try and pick up the pace on these.
Yeah, we'll pick up the pace.
Okay.
I'll start doing some time limits, but I will try to give equal time. All right, next one we have Kiritsugu Emiya from the Fate series against Itachi Uchiha from Naruto.
Okay.
I heard a laugh.
I concur. I heard a laugh.
Likewise.
Oh yeah.
I've
I
seen
love-
neither of these.
I love both of these characters.
Oh yeah.
Who are you fighting for?
Itachi has a better arc. I think
Mhm.
Kiritsugu, like, so there's a bigger reveal for Itachi of like his character motivation, because you think he's just this evil guy for most of the series, but then you realize that everything he did was for what he believed to be a greater good, and was for specifically Sasuke, who is his brother, who thinks that Itachi betrayed him and betrayed all their people, but he really did it to, one, because he thought it was for the greater good, and two, to protect Sasuke, and everything was done for him. So he has this arc where he goes from like, man, this guy is like the most evil character of all, to wow, like that is something that everybody can associate with, and like the love you have for one, for your family, and then also a desire to do good. Kiritsugu Emiya, I guess I should let somebody else talk about him for a second.
Okay, I'll go for it. So, I think the most important thing to understand about Kiritsugu is he understands morality with this utilitarian perspective, where when the most amount of people are happy, that is the best goal to strive for. And the most defining moment for me was when big spoilers, he shot down the airplane that was holding his mother figure that would have killed many people if it landed. And he didn't even hesitate. He did it immediately. He knew it was the right thing to do. But we get this shot after it explodes, and he's just like crying and weeping, and he's like, okay, this is emotionally very painful, but he understands that he's convicted and he's committed to this idea of like, I don't care how important a singular person is for me. I think the right thing to do is always to prioritize saving as many lives as possible.
Is this Itachi or Kiridatu? Which one is this?
Kiritsugu
Okay,
Emiya.
That's cool.
Emiya.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I
so
appreciate that.
there's another shot real quick at the end of the anime where he...
All right, real quick, then we gotta vote.
Yes, he's faced with a decision. In his imagination, would he kill his family for the chance to save his city or not? And he chooses to kill his family. So that just really shows his character.
Yeah, these are in some ways similar characters.
Yeah.
I am voting for Emiya.
Likewise.
I know that's going to be unpopular to people in general, because Itachi is a very popular character.
Itachi.
I'm voting Itachi.
I'm doing Emiya.
Same.
Wow, the same result. That's so unlucky, gentlemen. That's so unlucky.
Wait, what did Jonathan say?
Itachi.
Itachi. Okay, there it is. Oh my goodness! Right? Did I get it right?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
I locked in my vote.
Wow, that was another 2 upsets back to back. Okay, now we have Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood against Pain from Naruto.
Man, I don't know any of them.
I've heard of Pain.
Okay, Pain is one of the main antagonists in Naruto, at least I think one of the early arcs. He has a philosophy where he talks about the cycle of hatred. So he talks about basically like hatred begetting more hatred. So if you hate somebody and you go kill their brother, then they're going to hate you and kill your brother. It just keeps cycling. And so there needs to be a way to stop that.
Like an
And
eye for an
one
eye.
of his solutions is that everybody would know the same pain.
Mhm.
Because if everybody then knows the same pain, we finally are on the same page with each other. And he has this whole conversation with Naruto, where Naruto's like, how could you do this to my town and to my city and kill all these people? And he's like, well, what about my city? And what about my people and my friends that you and your village killed in the past? And he's like, you have to apply the logic to that as well. So
That's
he's
cool.
just, his motivations are a lot more nuanced and unique, and where he does think he's doing the right thing.
Do you like him? Is this your character?
This is my character, yeah.
Okay.
Or somebody else might have chosen him too. But and then Edward Elric is the protagonist from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. But if somebody else wants to take that,
Yeah, I'll sell you. I'll sell you on the Edward Eric. Elric. I called him Eric. I don't know why. Elric.
Shake it
Basically,
off.
the story about him is that what happens with them is there's two brothers, and their mother dies, unfortunately, to illness.
A lot of
And
mothers died in anime. That's pretty
I don't know.
common.
It
we should have named
happened.
this the mother anime
Yeah.
mothers episode.
Drama.
True.
The
Drama-
best mothers that died in episode 1. Rank each one.
Honestly, right. But so pretty much, Edward's a fellow who thinks alchemy can bring people back from the dead, though, which is a forbidden art in their world that they cannot do. But he decides to go against the rules, and what ends up happening is they try to do it, but he loses his younger brother, and he loses his arm due to it. And they try to bring his mother back, but it failed, and that's his penalty for the cost of his sin. So the idea is he's trying to then later on in the series make amends for his sin and try to get his brother back while also getting part of him back. And you have this big story of just Edward always regretting on the day he did that first ever try to reincarnate his mother back.
Oh, wait, is his brother like a big full
Big
metal-
robot, yeah.
Yeah, that thing. I know what you're
His
talking about.
soul-
Yeah, yeah.
His soul resides in the metal robot, and that's his
Yeah.
only reassurance that he knows his brother's still alive. And he goes through all the dramas of like different arch demons, pretty much, that are pretty much what people have to go through of being envy, jealousy, lust, anger, all of them. And it's kind of like a build up for all the way until he realizes that in order to receive his brother back, he has to give up the very thing that started the whole thing in the beginning, which is massive spoiler. And he ends up doing that. His brother comes back, and it's a very great ending and a great build up to that, because you don't know, you don't realize it, what he has to do, and he does it for love of his family, and it's a great overall
All right.
character.
Let's vote. I vote Pain.
Edward.
It's so hard because Pain's so good, too.
Yeah.
Edward for the story. But Pain's such a
Okay, Josh,
Edward.
Edward, Pax,
Pain.
Pain.
Shut-
John with the
Fucking John!
tiebreaker. What's it gonna be?
I saw a TikTok clip of Edward, and it really swayed me. I saw him with his brother, so I'm going with Edward.
Really,
Oh my
really
goodness.
Bring on Edward.
TikTok ruined it.
TikTok's persuaded me.
hands
Alright.
down, though, Pain is the most, like, best ever villain, though, in that
In the show,
series
yeah.
there. Yeah.
All
We
right.
met the voice actor. That's
Next
why I voted
one
for him.
we did,
Oh.
yeah. Troy Baker, amazing guy. Talked to him for a little bit in person. Really cool guy.
Yeah,
legendary.
Next we have number 21 Askeladd from Vinland Saga, verse number 12 Saitama from One Punch Man. This is just like two Chads going up against each other, two mad lads. Askeladd is kind of an antagonist slash anti-hero of the show, and he just, I mean, he's a Viking, and this show is, it's a Viking show, and there's a lot of good action. He's a really good fighter, but he's also somebody that kind of is not really clear what his motivations are for a long time. He just seems kind of like a pirate type character. But then you end up realizing he's actually fighting for basically revenge, I guess you could say, in the end. And then Saitama is just a yeah, I guess I should let someone else talk. But Saitama's great. It's One Punch Man is satire, and Saitama literally destroys everything with one punch, and it's hilarious.
I'll speak to him a bit. Like
Yes,
he's
sir.
overpowered. He's absolutely overpowered, and he's a very simple guy, and that's why it's funny. He's just a simple man. Like he'll just like make his homemade sandwich at home, and then he'll find like a gigantic monster lurking outside and just punch him. But also one thing about his character is he actually does respect the courageous and the ones that are willing to sacrifice for being a hero. There's a lot of like hypocrisy in the hero association and that he kind of like disapproves of. So not only is he like ridiculously strong and comedically so, he's actually got a good heart. But it's really mostly an action anime. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I think the cool thing about Saitama is that he is so powerful that he's just bored all the time. Like fighting is not actually that much fun, and he would rather just go to the market and get food or play video games because fighting is just there's no challenge anymore, and so it's just like so he struggles with I guess you could say depression over that.
Yeah. A lot.
All right, well let's vote. Unless
about-
anybody had anything last to say. I actually am gonna vote Saitama in this one.
Interesting.
I put
Me too.
Askeladd as my choice, but I
Let's
think
sweep
Saitama's.
it. Let's sweep it, gentlemen. Let's sweep it.
Are we sweeping it?
No, I think Askeladd's a
I'll go
better
for-
character.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to go with Askeladd as well.
Oh, that was close.
Okay.
Oh, man, that was close.
Like I
Closer. Wow.
haven't even seen Vinland Saga, but I think
Yeah.
Saitama's not that
Yeah.
big of a character, honestly.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
Saitama's easy to I think to really like, and he's just comical. While Vinland Saga is a very like intense story.
It's very intense. Yeah.
Mhm.
And Askeladd's character is definitely deeper, and there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot to it. But yeah. Okay, John, we
Lord.
have someone you can talk about here. We have
Oh,
an
boy.
interesting
Finally.
Wow.
Volleyball.
Goku.
We have a volleyball player versus Goku. This is
All right.
okay. How am I gonna persuade? Okay, Obito is a side character. Okay, but his personality really brings out everybody. So he runs into like the main characters or whatever, teaches them. He was a top 3 setter, or not setter. He's a top 3 spiker in Japan. All right, in the anime. But the thing with him is he's a grown man, but that's a child. Okay, if he doesn't get the ball, he pouts. Okay, that's the comic relief of it. But he loves attention. Right, there was one scene where the other teams are playing in a big arena. There's like 5 different courts, but his team had to play in a small arena next to that arena. He was very upset about it. But the way his teammates pointed out, he's like, "Hey, look, if they're filming it on TV," and then he switched personalities and became that top 3 spiker that he is. But he's a comedic relief character where he's really, really good, but he's just a big child, and he's probably like exactly like Paxton, The
Okay.
same person.
No
Yeah.
passes. Oh, top 3 spiker. All right. I'll
Top
take
3
it.
spiker,
I'll take it.
pouts a lot, wants attention.
Oh man. Well, I'm voting for him then. Pouts a lot, like Paxton.
Yeah.
That's all I need. That's all I need.
And he has white hair like Gojo, so that helps. I don't know, probably won't, but
All
he's
right.
good.
Hail Mary, right?
Anyone want to talk about Goku?
I'll do it real quick.
I mean, do we
Real
need
quick.
to?
He's old.
He's pretty renowned around the
old.
world right now.
I even know Goku.
Okay, I guess we don't need to then.
No, I mean,
Goku
Josh,
too.
you can say something. What do you
go
like
ahead.
about Goku?
Well,
Take
okay,
away.
he's a really like he's so diligent and like the grind. Like he's the pinnacle example of the grind. Like this guy goes from a kid and he's always studying martial arts and he's like 20 years later defending the universe from collapse. And there's a lot of close struggles, close fights where he's just pulling at every single possible resource to try and win, and it's just it's very entertaining to see his character and how he uses what he has available to win, and his morality in trying to defend what he cares about, even though he's a terrible father. So, which is also interesting. That's all.
All right. Well,
Bokuto.
we should. I'm gonna say let's vote.
I vote Bokuto.
Bokuto.
Okay.
Top 3 spiker, baby.
Jonathan.
In Japan.
Oh yeah, I gotta go with Bokuto. Big
Yes!
big
We
influence
got that
in
right.
Australia and
Yeah, I'll probably go
California,
Bokuto.
so
Bokuto.
he helped him out.
Wait, what?
Bokuto.
Yes!
Bokuto? I'm voting Bokuto too.
Oh yeah, 5-0.
It's the sweep! It happened!
Goku gets bodied.
Oh yeah.
John made it happen.
He sounds fun.
Listen. Not only could Goku not beat Saitama, he couldn't even face him.
Ooh.
Mm.
All right, we're moving on
Okay.
to Ryder versus Zoro. So Ryder from Fate Zero against Zoro from One Piece. I think this is our first One Piece character. Yeah. All right.
Oh, Zoro.
Wow. Okay. We got one vote for
Each
Zoro
play.
with
Wait,
no
whoa,
discussion.
whoa.
Is that what you said?
No, I said I like Zoro. I don't know about Ryder.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I got to hear about it first.
I thought you just preemptively voted for. Okay.
Last time I did that, they lost, so I ain't doing that no more.
I'll do it. I'm going definitely Zoro. Definitely for me, that's a fun.
Okay. All right. We had one definitely Zoro. Ryder, also known as Iskandar from Fate Zero, is one of the Ryder class. So Fate Zero is about the Holy Grail War, where magicians summon heroes from old. I'm gonna spoil something if people don't care about. Do people care about Ryder? About being spoiled on this?
Who's Ryder?
Ryder is Alexander the Great, brought back from the dead. So his whole personality is all about like conquest. I'm trying to think. I feel the rush of time where I'm trying to
Yeah.
describe his character. He is a
Charismatic.
very, very charismatic character, and his master is basically like this kid who wasn't supposed to be part of the battle anyways, but ended up finding a relic to be able to summon Ryder back and to join this Holy Grail War. And then Ryder ends up forming a like pretty good bond with this character who's kind of a scared kid, who's trying to be tactical with everything, and Ryder is just like, let's just run into battle and not be afraid. And let's have, and he talks a lot about having, acting like a king, and like, hey, a king wouldn't be afraid of battle, wouldn't run away and hide. And in the end, there's a bond that builds between them because Ryder's master, Waver, actually rides with him into battle. And so he kind of shames a lot of the other mages that hide behind basically protections and let their heroes from old fight against each other. Where Ryder's very proud that his master, the one who summoned him, would stand by his side and ride into battle, even though at one point they know they're riding pretty much to certain death. And so that's a quick.
We should vote.
We should vote.
Yeah.
Ryder.
Pax.
I've seen the live action One Piece. Zoro was my favorite, so I gotta go Zoro.
Okay.
You almost convinced me though. I was on the fence. So
John?
hats off to you.
Zoro.
Okay.
He's a goat. He's
I'll vote Ryder.
goated. He's goated.
Yeah, Zoro moves on. All right.
Three swords? That's impressive.
Monkey
Good
D.
technique.
Luffy. We have another One Piece character, the protagonist, against Zenitsu.
Wow.
I'm assuming this is Zenitsu from Demon Slayer.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right.
Okay, I mean, I think Monkey D. Luffy takes this, but I do think Zenitsu
Yes.
went from a character who was super annoying to a character who I actually thought was well developed and I kind of enjoyed.
I still find him annoying.
He's kind of annoying.
Has anyone watched One Piece here though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You too. Okay.
Mhm.
Like not the live action, the actual anime.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
I'm voting for Monkey D. Luffy.
I'm
I'm
voting
just
for Monkey D. Luffy.
I'm voting for
Yeah, the
Luffy too.
Luffy.
Yeah, I'll go
He's
with
Luffy.
he's
Luffy.
just not a kicker.
Who
He's not a
put
character that
Zenitsu on
goes.
here? Who put Zenitsu?
Is
Me.
anybody voting for Zenitsu?
No, I'm not even voting for him.
No.
Yeah.
Whose character? Oh, okay. That was John.
We're just moving on. Sorry, Zenitsu, if we had more time, but I do think, man, he was a good character development, and I like the fact that, when he basically goes into like his ultra mode, let's say he goes unconscious, he falls asleep, and that was so cool. That was like such an epic thing that would happen whenever he was fighting, and then he would like come back to, he'd wake up and he'd be like terrified again of everything around him. It was just a good.
I mean, that's fair, but Gear 5 Monkey D. Luffy, though.
Yeah. All right, now we have Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto against Roy Mustang from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I am just preemptively voting Roy Mustang without any discussion needed. I like him better than Sasuke. Sorry.
And I'm voting Sasuke. I love Sasuke.
Well, someone's gonna tell me something. Who's gonna
someone
swing me?
explain Sasuke.
Let's go with John 2.
Sasuke, emo boy, recluse, but the child prodigy. Does that explain everything?
Yeah, I don't want to vote for him now. Good job.
Let's do Roy. My guy Roy.
Guys, who's gonna swing me? I got nothing to go on.
I mean, with Sasuke, right? Hear me out. Here's out. And there's more than just the emo-ness here. He literally had to witness his whole family die in front of him for the context of being emo. And then this whole time, he was built up with anger inside. But in the last second of it all, he finds redemption in himself to actually help save the world then, because his best friend explains to him why it's bad to keep secluded to yourself and be emo. And it's better to go out and make friends and let people in to help you through your troubled times.
Oh, you're pulling the friendship card.
Yeah, friendship.
I mean, I'll vote for him because I didn't hear anything about Roy Mustang. So
Someone explain Roy Mustang, please.
Josh, go
Snap
for
the
it.
fingers.
I've been talking most of the time.
I don't think I'm apt to describe him. It's been like
I'm going Sasuke.
it's been like 9
This
years.
isn't the Jacob podcast though. I can't describe them all.
He burns things with a snap.
I literally forgot. No, he. I
Yeah,
think he
okay,
liked.
so he's
Go
a
ahead.
political figure. He's a colonel in the army, or in like out of the Alchemist, but he is basically trying to overthrow the Führer and overthrow the one who is in charge, because it's a corrupt government system. But he does it so tactically and plays the long con game. But he has good character development, where at one point he starts to lose hold of who he is and who he is because of the desire for revenge. But he has people around him that bring him back and that keep him from going too far.
I'm
So
gonna
that's
go
a quick-
Sasuke. I'm gonna go Sasuke.
Sasuke!
The one and only. The
I
one
think
and
that
only.
was
Emo man.
3.
Wow.
I'm voting Roy
I was
Mustang.
going Roy.
Josh.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that's sad. No,
Wow.
that's sad.
Did not
Okay.
expect that.
Okay, we have Kakashi Hatake from Naruto against Kurapika from Hunter x Hunter.
Oh boy.
Kurapika, this is interesting that Kurapika comes right after Sasuke, because he has actually, no, stop. Paxton, leave.
We'll do that. Do so I can hear the first one, then I'll leave for the vote.
Who wants to take it?
Kakashi? He's just a Chad. He's just another mad lad. character.
Kakashi.
He got the looks, he got the style.
He's cool.
He's got the
cool
background.
vibes, for sure.
He's literally somebody you would definitely want to get trained by.
Yeah.
It's like the cool dad.
You would want to
Yeah,
hang out
honestly,
with him.
yeah.
You would want to be with
Cool
Kakashi.
dad. A
Yeah.
Cool dad. Okay.
Ain't no way.
All right, that's all I need. Have fun.
No, I think Kurapika is just like similar to Sasuke actually, and that his whole family, his whole tribe was destroyed, and so he's like very singularly focused after that, which was a really cool storyline and arc. Man, I love both of these characters.
Mhm.
I think we should
That was
just
good.
bring Paxton back in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are two great characters for who they are, and the Hunter x Hunter story is definitely golden for them. Kakashi's golden for them. In a fight,
They're both kind of like geniuses, so they're both
Yeah.
very like intelligent and tactical and careful, and they have, oh man, like Kakashi. I mean, the copy ninja, right? He's got the Sharingan, so he has
True.
a plethora of abilities and versatility.
Mhm.
And Kurapika, his chains and his like
Chain user, man. That's so
Dude.
good.
Yeah.
it's so
So
good.
good.
And, like his power is like one of the most intricate and intriguing ones, and the ability to like give up part of your life and your how long you're gonna live in order to achieve your goals, like that's kind of insane. And he's kind of a nice character, though he's super like he just goes deep into like the mafia and all these like underground terrible organizations to get the eyes back. So
Do what you got to do. You know. He
Yeah.
set out for it.
yeah.
He's
Okay,
committed.
what is everybody
He's
thinking
driven.
on voting?
I'm going
Kakashi.
Kurapika.
Kurapika.
Yeah, I'm going
All right.
Kurapika.
I'm Kurapika too.
Not the upset.
We did it
Is it-
again.
Kakashi's so good, but like Kurapika is just like
Better.
the chain user. You know, he's known as the chain
Dude,
user.
When he kills Uvogen,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, that scene. And people have pointed it out. One of the greatest parts of that scene is that he brought a shovel.
Yeah. Yeah, and,
So-
and Uvo starts with, "Where do you want to be buried?"
Yeah.
That's so ironic.
Whoopsies. Sorry.
Your vote didn't matter.
What if he voted? Wait. What if he voted for the other guy though? For Hunter x
Yeah.
Hunter? There you go.
Who did you want to vote for, Pax?
I guess the cool dad.
He did, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I gave him a chance. Like,
Yeah.
I gave
He
him.
is very cool. Okay. Okay, interesting. Shinobu Kochu again from Demon Slayer against Naruto. This is just this is the simp podcast, and
Yeah.
Shinobu is just a character I simp for. So she's one of the Hiroshima. Did I say that wrong?
Hashira.
Hashira.
But she's not strong enough to actually cut the head of a demon off. And so instead she uses poison. She developed a poison to be able to kill them. But I don't know. She's one of those people that is like smiling and seems so kind and so loving and so caring. But she's also kind of like terrifying. And there's a lot of things that are being hidden behind this kind of very what might seem just a basic exterior of somebody who's loving and kind and just wants to be friends with everybody. It's not quite that. There's like more behind that. That's she's somebody that you can tell that there's depth behind her, but she's hiding a lot of it. And she has one scene with Tanjiro where they're up on the roof, and you get a glimpse a little bit more into her past, into her relationship with her sister, that has a lot to do with her character. But this is against Naruto, and we should start voting fast. So I don't know if people.
I'm gonna go Naruto. I'm sorry, but Naruto.
No, that's fine.
I
He's
think
one
I
of the
might hit Naruto.
Childhood hero, bro.
Josh.
Naruto.
Okay. Yep. Pax.
Shinobu.
Thanks, Pax.
He's gotta be there. He's gotta be there.
He's a good character.
Ooh. Here we go.
You know, like
Aaron, go ahead, John.
he's like my top two
Aaron
main
Yeager,
characters.
Aaron Yeager alert.
Attack on Titan against Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Paxton, what's Aaron all about?
All right, so this
This
is
is
my
the one
moment.
character Paxton could talk
This
about.
is his moment. Here we
This
go.
is my moment. So Aaron's a really cool guy. He's a very motivated character. He wants to do the right thing, and he's a very confusing character at the end of the show because I don't. How do I? I guess I don't want to spoil it because it's a pretty new show. How do I?
What?
Just spoil it. Spoil it. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, he like his
Spoilers.
He's one of the most like crazy characters ever because like he in like one of the very last episodes you find out he can like travel through time, and then you go back and look at the episodes that came out like 10 years ago and you can see him in the background of like the episodes and he's just like hanging out, and I think that's one of the coolest things ever that the writers thought that far ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Have you
But
seen the ending?
Yeah, the,
Just curious.
yeah.
The final
Oh, yeah.
parts?
Yeah, I saw that. Like, are we gonna say it?
What was your thought, John, on the ending?
Oh, me? Oh, my favorite ending. It's something about Mikasa. Really put the nail in the coffin. Made it kind of come full circle. He had his eyes closed the whole time, and then he opened them for one moment. So I'm voting Aaron Yeager for that. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Has anyone not seen Attack on Titan?
I
think we
mean,
all
We all probably have seen
Yeah.
it.
I have seen it. Yes.
It's like the Avengers of
Yeah.
superhero movies by anime.
Mm.
Any quick words about Itadori?
he's
Some no
goaded,
one-
but oh, poor guy. Just bad matchup for him.
It is a bad match.
Just like him in the anime too. He's getting all these bad matchups. He gets his ass kicked a lot. I'm just saying.
Then it's appropriate.
Well, he doesn't give up. He doesn't give
Yeah.
up.
But he still gets beat.
I think he's a good protagonist because he feels pretty real. So like some of these protagonists, they're just like they just are like too good almost. Like they do
Yeah.
everything right and everything good, and he's kind of like a punk kid, and he just comes off a lot more authentic. So I do
True.
like that.
Aaron,
Yeah, I'm voting Aaron.
Aaron.
nice.
I think it's a sweep here.
Yeah.
Jonathan. Is it a
Mom
sweep,
will-
Jonathan?
G. Nope.
Okay.
Jacob knows my stance on Attack on Titan.
Yeah. So anybody voted for Itadori?
No.
Nope. Hard pass.
All right. Another Attack on Titan character, Armin.
Who put Armin on here?
That was me.
Josh.
I put both of
You
these on here.
like Armin?
It's
Armin's
another Josh
amazing.
character. Who's the other character, Josh?
Hikigaya is from Oregairu. It's like a rom-com thing.
Ooh, I'm interested.
Yeah, I
Okay,
would recommend.
talk about him.
Okay.
Because I feel like we all know Armin.
So Hikigaya is this guy. He's like, we start the series in around like 10th grade or something like that. He's the type where he's like tried to be friendly with people, and he's just one of those people where he looks like he doesn't deserve to be like acknowledged, and so he's grown to believe that he's detestable and reprehensible, and everyone just doesn't like being around him. But really, he has a personality flaw. He just sees himself as the one who gets taken advantage of. And so the whole anime is his personality and his character development in discovering that he's got this unique gift of humility, even to the extent of self-sabotaging his own social standing so that the best outcome can happen. And he finds that the value in self-worth, and eventually there's a whole lot of drama, but he just values himself. Like there's a lot of people out there that are just, they don't see any value in themselves, and so he's like that prime example, and seeing that development is I thought he was a very outstanding character in that regard. So that's all.
He's got my vote. I love me some rom-com, man.
I thought Armin's probably one of the weakest characters in Attack on
Oh,
Titan.
wow.
So I'll take.
Armin, dude, Armin
I'm going
burns
wrong.
alive to buy time for the army and lives. He's a legend.
I don't know.
Armin is a really good character.
He's a genius.
He's very smart.
I'm voting
He
for
gets
Hikigaya,
more-
but Armin's amazing.
He gets a lot of hate, and I don't know why he gets so
He
much hate.
doesn't deserve anything.
Levi's cooler. Levi's cooler, but
Well, yeah, obviously.
I don't
Levi.
know what. Pax, I don't know
Levi
why
on
you
here?
didn't. No, he's not. I thought Paxton would
Oh.
put him on the list, and I
Who,
thought
Levi?
Josh would. Yeah. You
oh,
put-
Levi's not on here. Oh, that's
No,
tragic.
I asked you to put down anime characters, and you only put down Aaron.
I think I forgot to go back to it.
So this one's on you, my man. I didn't put any Attack on Titan characters on here because I was like, all right, it's the only one Paxton's shown or watched. So
I'm going Hakama. Hackman. Hackman? Hackman.
Hachiman.
Pac-Man. Yeah.
Patchy-Man?
Pax goes
Hachiman.
Hachiman. I'm going Hachiman too.
Let's
And
go.
then I think John, and then
Rom-coms.
Okay. Wait, is
Rom-coms are good.
anybody voting for Armin?
Told you, he's a weak
Deserved.
character.
Oh
Deserved.
man.
No.
Oh man. There it is. Okay. Next we have Hisoka against Sanji. So Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter against Sanji from One Piece. Oof. Okay. Let's make this quick. I think a lot of people know these characters. Hisoka is just a really well-written antagonist who's intimidating, but also he's got some weird fetishes. We don't need to get into.
Weird indeed.
And then
He's got my vote.
What?
No, not because of that
Dude,
reason.
that
but-
timing was terrible.
Oh, oh.
Oh man.
You gotta reserve yourself. You gotta reserve yourself. Yes, yes.
Sanji's a great character too. Not my favorite. I'm definitely more of a Zoro stan over Sanji, but I don't know if anybody wants to say anything about Sanji.
Anybody got the Sanji? No, okay. Sanji, you know, he knows how to pick the right women out of the group. He can cook like a champ. It's kind of funny for his character because he, out of being able to cook and pick out women, he's got a serious like deep story with him and his family that you find out later on that causes a big influence between Monkey D. Luffy and him, which is a pretty epic scene that you get.
Yeah.
And overall, he's a great character development if you watch a good majority of all One Piece, which it's hard to survive.
Yeah.
Right.
All right,
Mhm.
let's bring Paxton back in. Can we? Is he paying attention? We're waving to him.
I appreciate that. I saw John
all right,
waving.
All right.
saw me
let's,
waving?
Let's vote.
Hikasa.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too. For not his
I'm gonna go
reason.
Hisoka.
Yeah.
What, Josh?
Hisoka.
I'm going Hisoka.
4-1. I like the odds.
Sanji's good.
He is a good character.
10 to ace.
Okay, next we have Maze Hughes from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood against L from Death Note.
These are pretty fast and simple, honestly.
I love Maze Hughes. I
Yeah.
just personally got attached to his character.
Mhm.
L is, oh my goodness, L
L
is
is
so cool,
L.
though.
Yeah,
L
no.
is L.
L dies because someone spoiled that for me. So now I'm not gonna watch the show.
That's a great way to choose right there.
Someone told me that when I didn't want to know it. So now I'm never gonna watch the show. I'm not gonna drop names, but
I mean,
Who
L
told
is.
you?
Who told you, Pax?
Josh told me you were there.
Yeah, it was me. It is what
know?
it is.
It is what it is. A better man faces up to it too.
All right.
Respect.
I mean, I think L's gonna win, but I just want to say I love Hughes. I think what happens to him in the show was actually kind of like a sad moment. Like
Yeah.
I felt it. He's just a family man. He's the greatest family man. He loves his wife. He loves his daughter. But then
He didn't need to die.
he seems like a goofball dad, but then he also is very, very loyal to Roy Mustang and very loyal to the cause. And he works tirelessly for that. And so he's the character that you almost think is not very disciplined, but he's extremely disciplined. He just also loves his family and cares for them more than anything. So he's just a very likable character. And
Same.
wow.
And what? L's an athlete.
L's
You
just
see him
smart.
play tennis. You see L
He
play
is an
tennis.
athlete. I'm actually voting
Ooh.
for L in this one because
What?
I think he's
Ooh.
a more.
Give me too. Me too.
You think he's
All
a
right.
more?
Down, L.
Jonathan, you are the tiebreaker now.
It's time to put it on the maze.
That's what I'm talking about.
wow!
No way.
Nice.
Wow, man.
The respect for both of them, though.
upsets. L is one of the most popular characters in anime. That's
Oh,
They
for
yeah.
just went out. They went out.
Sure.
But let's face
Okay.
it, though. How can you be that smart yet die
All right,
that quick?
faster round two. Because we
All
got.
right, we've talked
feel
about
for
these
this guy.
characters a lot. We're in the second round, and we have the
Oh,
number
dear.
one Killua against Saber.
I'm voting Killua.
Saber.
That's just
One for my
thing,
boy.
I simp for Saber, like Jacob simps
Saber.
for
Saber.
Shinobu.
Yeah, Saber time,
So-
baby.
Up to you, Jacob.
I am going Killua.
Yeah.
Wait, Jonathan, did you vote Killua?
Nope, Saber.
You voted Saber?
Oh,
Oh,
You
baby!
gotta do it for my boy.
I
got a
appreciate
brother who
that.
likes
That is
too.
tragic.
you better
Oh
watch
my-
out. Killua's coming for you guys.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
My heart's gonna be
He's
missing
in your
in a couple
walls.
seconds.
Oh man, that's another one that hurts. I mean, I like Saber, but Killua is he's Killua.
Yeah, no, I get
Oh.
you.
All right.
Gojo's Gojo, but he didn't make it.
Yeah,
John
that's
hasn't
partly my
forgotten.
fault.
I'm
John,
still
you're-
heard about that one.
True.
Speaking of the guy that beat Gojo, we have Hei against Kirisugu Emiya, and this one is rough for me because Kirisugu Emiya is my second favorite character.
I
of
know.
all
Now
time.
you're running into it.
Oh man,
I'm going curious.
So
I'm going.
I'm just
hey
fighting
here
hey.
for my mama.
Josh
I'm a-
Kirisugu.
I would.
Pax?
I might go hey if I watched it.
Hey.
Oh wow,
Uh,
he is running the table.
Yeah.
What did John say?
I said Iba.
Ooh, okay.
Okay,
Uh,
but
These are
Hei
close.
moves on. Next we have Edward Elric against
Edward.
Saitama. Oh.
Why is
What
Saitama still
Um,
here?
a battle.
I'm gonna go with Edward on this
Yeah,
one.
I'm gonna go with
honestly.
Edward.
Character.
Edward is a better.
And I'll go with Edward. Pax, you want to sweep it?
Give me one thing. What was Saitama? What did they do?
They punch in
punches
one
people.
time.
in
Oh,
one
yeah.
punch.
I'll give him some love. I'll give him some love. Yeah.
It's true. He's bald too, so you know you gotta wipe the
All right.
paws.
Well,
Yeah.
and when we get to some of these later
It was
rounds,
time.
if anybody wants to talk more about these, even though we've
Zoro.
talked a lot,
Zoro.
Whoa.
Wow,
I'm
okay,
going Bokuto.
I think
Yeah,
we
Top
need to talk.
no.
three spiker.
I
Top
think
Oh,
we
three.
need to-
Yeah, wait. I forgot. That's
Yeah,
what-
Pocono. Yeah.
Oh, wait. I totally forgot. Yes,
he
that's my guy.
affects a lot of
Wait,
people's
did he
lives
just
in
get
real life
3
too.
votes over Zoro just like that?
That's my guy. Bokuto's my guy.
Hey.
Yes.
I'm gonna give it up too. That if I don't pick him, my one friend is clearly gonna kill me. Actually, because they're a big influence in his life.
So-
I'm telling you, Bokuto is top
Josh,
character.
where are you going? Josh, where are you going?
Wait, real quick. I'm
Oh, wait.
probably going Zoro, but Bokuto is from Haikyuu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Zoro for now.
Oh, wait, Josh is going Zoro. Wait, Jonathan, who are you going? Jonathan,
Bokuto.
number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Round three.
Yeah, I'll give Zoro some love then.
Zoro's good, but not as good as Bokuto. Top 3 spiker.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
man. Zoro has, he's got some really top moments, for sure. Okay, well, maybe another one. It's One Piece versus Naruto, 2 of the big 3 going up with Monkey D. Luffy against Sasuke Uchiha.
I'm going Sasuke.
I'll probably go
Sasuke,
Monkey.
you know, he's
I think I'll go
emo.
Monkey.
Oh man. I feel like Luffy is a pretty unique protagonist. Hmm.
He's also
I mean-
charismatic. Like
He's very charismatic.
everyone, like joins his ship because he has a dream and like he's
Yeah.
I haven't even watched the episode, but I know what he's about. Like he's that much of a character.
He's king of
Yeah.
the pirates.
Yeah, and he. I mean, I'm voting. I'm not going to vote on this one. I'm going to wait. I want to be a tiebreaker.
I'm going
I don't know
Monkey.
why. Josh is going
Monkey
monkey.
D.
Monkey. Pax.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, oh yeah, Monkey D. Luffy. No
Oh
question.
wow. Okay. Well, then I guess. Do I want to give Sasuke some love? No, I'm mad that Sasuke beat Roy Mustang. But I'm
I was
also
gonna say,
voting
do you
for
want the
Monkey D.
One Piece fans to be after you now? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't want
There's
to do
One
with
Piece fans.
that. Who are they?
Since when?
Where are they? All right. Next round we have Kurapika versus Naruto. Jonathan, I feel like you need to say something because I just feel like Kurapika is a better character.
Man,
I know you have personal.
I
feelings
know.
for Naruto.
Naruto's just a man, dude. He loses his parents early age, infancy, doesn't know what the true meaning of life is pretty much early until he meets a interesting sense along the way. But his character development is very interesting because he's a very caring person from all of it, and he never will leave his friends. no matter anything in the world. He would sacrifice himself for it.
Friendship.
Ooh, bringing up friendship again.
That's a
Man.
good. Yeah.
It's his literal
that talk to the people.
lineage. It's his whole meaning is friendship, honestly.
I will go Naruto for this one, just because Naruto is definitely gonna be a better character.
Likewise.
Wow.
As much as I love,
Whoa,
Wow.
calm down now.
Whoa.
Under
Wait.
X Hunter's got some.
I didn't mean it. You know, it's
Are you
Naruto.
sure?
Kurapika might betray his friends to revenge his family. So he's. I'm going the opposite friendship route.
He'll stab you in benefits. Maybe he tells you the reasoning. Maybe you'd be like, I consent to it.
Oh man. I guess I just like morally gray characters. Um, all right, Josh, who are you voting for?
I'm Naruto. I think you already counted me.
Oh yeah, Jonathan. Did you Naruto? So we have 3 Narutos. So, all right, Kurapika, Pax.
Naruto.
Oh.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Yeah, he just wanted to get a Hunter x Hunter character out of there. So, he thinks it's cool. Aaron Yeager versus Hachiman.
Should be an easy matchup, right, gentlemen?
Yeah, I don't know if Josh is going to be able to convince me on this one.
Hachiman these days are too good. You know my vote already.
So one more quick scene. Like he has this moment where the people in the club that he's with, like he generally thinks that they're respectable and that they respect him and his contributions and his thoughts. Like, and so he takes this step, and it's a really bold step, and he's like, I want something genuine, and like that's the moment where he's like, okay, actually relationships are worthwhile and valuable, and that's something that he had never thought of before. And so it's just a very, very wholesome and tear-jerky moment where he's like, okay, there's actually a shot for me to have company. And so that was a really, really good character development moment, I think.
I'm sold. You sold me, Josh.
I appreciate that.
Wow. Okay, so 2 votes.
Aaron.
I'm gonna have to go with Aaron.
I understand
Oh
that.
my goodness.
He's on my wall.
Make
Oh,
the right
tiebreaker.
decision, Jacob.
I mean,
You're not done.
I just know Aaron.
You're not
Um,
done, father.
So I'm voting Aaron. Sorry.
Aaron Yeager. Yes.
I appreciate
Jaeger
that.
finals. Jaeger
Appreciate
finals. Here we come.
I appreciate you.
No problem. It's not
Okay.
like you couldn't go back in time and try to save the day.
Next we have Hisoka against Maze Hughes.
Maze Hughes.
Yeah, everybody had Maze, definitely.
Really?
No,
So guys, we have a simp podcast rule here, and if anyone's vaguely associated with specific parties, we must disapprove of them. And so I don't think Hisoka can go any further at this point.
I'm gonna vote
back.
for Hisoka.
I'll vote
Wow.
for Hisoka
That was
too.
pretty bold.
I'll
Wow.
go away from my rule.
all right. Fair.
I just like the character design.
Where are we
It's-
there?
And my Joker.
That's the
good.
Joker,
Pretty
right?
good.
Oh,
It's the
dang.
Joker, Now we have Josh's character that he simps for, and the character that I simp for. So we already know 2 of the votes. It's left to the rest of you. Is it going to be Saber or Hay?
Bring out the sword for me.
Oh, my
Saber.
That's right.
I'm going hey.
Oh,
Wow,
gosh.
that was
It's a
unexpected.
battle now.
Paxton.
Just give me something. Give me
Paxton,
something, Josh.
listen.
Just give me something.
Paxton,
Listen to
Who
me,
do you
Paxton.
like more? Who do you love more?
Wait, no, just give me a sec. Give
Do
Josh
you love
a
your
second.
mother, or do you love?
All right, so she loves eating hamburgers,
Oh, that's her?
and she practices her sword techniques every morning in like a dojo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Give me something else. Give me... yeah.
Okay, so she has a
one
special
thing.
power called Excalibur. So she's actually King Arthur. Like, she's actually King Arthur, the historical figure. And
Okay.
her noble phantasm, her special ability, she can like swing down Excalibur and take down a fortress. It's that powerful. So she's like
man,
mega
that's-
strong.
You almost got me. You're so close.
Let's see.
I'm
what
like
can I say?
this close.
I don't need to say anything.
She has an
Right.
alter ego. She has like a dark
Okay.
mode. She has a dark mode,
Okay.
basically.
What does that mean? What does
Like-
that mean? I don't know what that
She's
means.
got she has like an like think Sonic and Shadow. Like there's Saber
Yeah.
and then there's Saber Alter, and they have like it's a really cool. There's so many different types of sabers, right?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going
Okay,
hay.
fine.
You were close. You were so close, man. I really wanted to vote Saber, but
I tried.
I was surprised, but I'm guessing I'm thinking John voted Hay just so to know that if he wasn't here this far, it'd probably be Gojo.
It would be
Um,
Gojo.
Oh yeah,
But you know,
Gojo there.
All right, next
Wow.
we have
Dang,
Edward
coming.
Elric
No.
versus Bokuto.
look.
Okay.
Let me
Edward.
persuade Pax. I gotta get on his side.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
There was one moment. Okay.
Oh, I love moments. Okay.
Like, look. Well, imagine Bokuto talking to you. Right, you're feeling down. You know, you're in a volleyball match.
Yep.
You're losing,
Mm-hmm.
and he looks at you, calm and collected. Just says, "Just set me the ball." That's all he says. Will you do it? Would you set him the ball? Would you set him the ball?
Did he lock eyes with me?
Oh, he's staring at you.
Oh man, yeah, definitely. I'm giving him the ball. Wait, no
Then you
question
just
about
won.
it.
Then you just won the game, and he spiked it because you know why?
Yeah.
Top 3 spiker in Japan,
Top
and
3?
he has white hair, spiked, spiked.
Okay. Okay.
It's
Okay.
spiked.
All right.
think about
Bokuto. Bokuto.
That's
do it.
what I'm talking
I'll
about.
do it. I'll do it. Bokuto.
Okay, that's 2 for Bokuto.
See, that's how you convince me right there, guys. Take note.
Jonathan, white
Edward-
spiked hair.
Elric.
Elric for Josh. Jonathan, who are you voting?
Think of your friend.
No,
Bokuto's a good
that's
friend.
the.
Bokuto is a good friend.
Oh, man, this is so tough too because, you know, Bokuto would be the most clutchest teammate to ever have on a volleyball team.
That's what I'm saying.
So, like, the moment doesn't get to Bokuto. He like lives for the spotlight.
He wants the spotlight.
See,
Yeah,
I
that's
like
his whole
characters
thing.
like that. I love characters like that who like shine
his
when the lights
only-
come bright.
That's his only motivation is the
Oh my
spotlight.
goodness! Oh, see, that's so powerful, guys. That's so powerful.
It's a hard thing because Bokuto is all about that, and then you got Edward Elric, who's literally about to redeem his sins back and take a bullet pretty much for his whole family. So it's a moral that it's a teamwork can't come and thing. Unfortunately I have to go with Bokuto.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
He's in the spotlight.
That's
This is
incredible.
where he
Wow.
should be.
He shines. He
Crazy.
shines bright. He
That's
shines
crazy.
bright.
Jonathan looks,
shining.
he looks like he's having a rough time with that. He doesn't know his feel. I'll give Edward some love.
Thank you. He needs it, honestly.
Wow. Okay, we are getting there. Oh, what a great
Wow.
matchup! What a great matchup!
Wow.
This is like the two iconics right
This
here.
is not planned. Yeah, we have Monkey D. Luffy versus Naruto.
Monkey D. Luffy. There's no way you can convince me.
Wow.
Naruto.
I'm
Wow.
going
No
Naruto
way.
as well. Yeah.
Okay,
But
John,
I'm
come on,
I'm
come on,
going
John.
Luffy. I'm going
my-
Luffy
that
though.
was so fast.
Hey
That
Jacob.
was so fast.
Oh, I think we lost this, John.
Oh,
I think we
man.
actually
No.
lost this.
King of the
Oh,
Pirates.
it's Jacob.
No,
It's
listen,
Jacob.
listen.
Hokage.
Hands here for those two, by the
I've
way.
al-
Not a hate.
I've already gotten hate for going against Naruto, but I'm doubling down on it and getting more hate, and I'm going for
Yay!
Luffy!
Man, Jonathan,
Hey.
we tried.
We
That's
did.
so
We
good.
tried to
That's
save
so
it.
big. That's
For the
so
One
big.
Piece.
But let's be honest here, Josh. The war will always continue between those two.
That's true. though.
You're not wrong.
That's
No, it
true.
ended right there. It ended right
that
there.
was it.
There
That
was a
was it.
ceasefire. There was
Nothing
a
else needed to be
ceasefire.
said.
Ceasefire.
I also
Alright,
just
alright.
found Naruto annoying in the very beginning. He was just so annoying.
Yeah,
in the
honestly,
beginning.
that's fair. That's fair.
Ah, I just can't get out of my head.
Believe
I
it.
didn't watch it. I didn't watch Naruto because of him. He was so annoying in the beginning. I had to stop.
There you go. He couldn't even watch it. All right, now we have Aaron Yeager against Maze Hughes. I have no idea how Maze Hughes made it this far. But
big
then
character.
like so many times he's just been
Maze.
blowing everybody out.
I think
Don't
Aaron
you-
wins.
Aaron
He's the ultimate.
Aaron.
diffs this. Aaron all the way.
Yeah, this is kind of a.
Josh, what did you say?
Aaron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is kind of a s-
It's a
yeah,
sweep.
that was
It's a
quick.
sweep.
I'll give Maze some love, just but yeah, Aaron gets it. Okay.
Aaron got it.
Wow. All right.
Dang.
We are getting to the very end here. We have the
4 finalists.
yeah, 4
Wow.
finalists left. We have the semifinals right here. And this is wow. These are some crazy matchups, guys. Because we are just like
These are
pitting we're pitting our top characters against each other.
Go back and see the biggest characters that got knocked out for these guys. Like Goku is not here.
Bokuto took out
Goku and
Edward,
Gojo.
Elric,
Yeah.
Killua got
and
knocked out.
Pain.
And Goku. Look at
Oh, wait,
And
no,
Zoro.
Saitama-
Zoro.
Wait, no. He got Zoruto, Goku, and Edward
Naruto.
Elric. Oh my.
How did he beat Zoro? That's crazy.
Oh my.
Because he wants the spotlight.
Goodness.
He wants to make it. He wants to win.
And hey,
Bokuto.
hey beat Saber, Emiya, and Gojo. I mean, Gojo was probably the biggest upset there.
Yeah, but Gojo.
That was
Yeah. In round 1. That was the biggest upset probably in round 1. I mean, maybe
There's
L.
some other. Yeah, there's
Maybe
some
L.
others.
Okay, well, I mean, we already know what 2 of the votes are.
I'm going hey.
So, hey, wow, quick one for Hey from Josh.
Why, Josh? You're just sour. You're
Dude,
sour from the last
Spotlight
round.
people are kind of lame. Like, hey has depth
What do you
and
mean?
nuance.
Ooh.
Dude,
Shut
we're talking
up,
about
Jacob.
best characters. How easy
I'll
is it
tell
to
you
write
what.
a character that likes attention?
hold
Come on.
on. But here's the thing. Bokuto, he cheers the loudest for the main characters. He's in the audience
Okay.
cheering for them.
So
Okay.
The
he's,
loudest.
He's not self-centered. He's not self-centered.
No, he's not self-centered. He loves the spotlight. But when it's not his time, he roots for others.
Oh,
That's-
He's always cheering. He's always cheering for the main characters.
Really?
Him and the main character are best buds. He's
Really?
he's like the sensei, okay, of the
Yeah.
main characters. I'm just saying.
Guys.
He's always cheering for him.
But the way Jacob described Hey at the beginning, he was like, "Wow, this guy's interesting, though." Like,
These are two polar opposites.
They are very different.
Very polar.
I'm
Hay
still,
is
I'm
much
still with Hey.
more. Hay is much more a man of sheer will, but also has a lot of internal conflict.
It's true. It's true.
John, you first, Jonathan.
Bokuto. I say it because I gotta do it.
Oh man,
Alright.
these are my 2 favorites that like I don't know about. These are my 2 favorites. Got described to me. Is there? Okay, I'm telling you, I'm going Bokuto, but I'm gonna give you a chance, Jake.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you a chance.
He's got a chance.
Give me
Um,
something. Give me
I
something.
mean, I gave you so much
I know.
already
But
that
it was
I don't
it was,
know
a,
if I
it was a
can.
while ago. It was a while ago.
Yeah, it's also been too long since I've watched this show, so this stuff's not right at the tip of my
Oh.
tongue. I mean, I think he's a really cool character, but that's not going to sway you. He's yeah, I don't know if I can say anything more than I've already said for him. So if you're
Bokuto.
Will he
gonna vote
cheer you
Bokuto,
on, Paxton,
then-
when you're down so
No,
low?
he's not gonna
He
cheer
needs to
you
come
on.
in. You need a hype man,
Man.
clutch up the moment, win the game.
Imagine Bokuto wins.
Oh, he will. He will.
No,
I'll make
I
sure of
don't
it. Let's go.
Oh, no.
Bokuto.
Bokuto's in the finals. How?
How is that possible?
Okay, and now we have a Monkey D. Luffy against Aaron Yeager. What a weird.
I'm going One Piece,
what a
man.
weird
I know
finals.
taking on them pants.
Okay, that was quick.
Pants are dangerous.
Monkey D. Luffy's too. He's too one note. He's too. I don't know. He's too easy to understand. Aaron Yeager has so many layers to him.
I'm sorry.
like-
The switch of Aaron is just
But-
makes it so
It's
much
just
better.
like you're figuring out things about him to the very last episode. That's how complicated Aaron was, and I like that. You know, it kept you so. Stop laughing over there. I'm speaking facts. I'm going to Aaron. All right.
Yeah, I'm going Aaron too.
I'm not laughing because of that.
I'm
laughing
going Luffy.
because what's going to happen, right, is it's going to be Aaron probably versus Bokuto. You guys are
So
talking about
weird.
Bokuto.
I'll
John-
tell you what.
Yes.
John,
Weird.
Correct.
I don't know where this all went wrong.
I'm going Aaron Yeager.
And there it is.
Yeah, I am.
Aaron.
We got
Wow.
the seagull. We
Jacob,
got the seagull.
Jacob, the
That's
prophecy. The prophecy came true. What did I say I was going to do?
Oh my goodness.
Jacob, what did I say? What did I say?
You said you would bring Aaron to the end, and that was your
I
one
did.
goal
I
to the
said-
finals.
To the final round, I said I was going to bring him there.
That's
But
insane.
I
Bokuto-
did it.
Aaron
Bokuto's
is
gonna
good.
win.
Aaron is not super. Of all these characters, he's not that high on my list. I mean, he's a good character, but
But you know who's better? Do you know who's better, Jacob?
Who's better? Who's better?
Bokuto. Bokuto is a better character than Aaron Yeager.
That's
And I'll
wild.
tell you why.
Wild.
I'll
That
tell
is-
you why.
Why?
Is Aaron Yeager a top 3 spiker in Japan? I didn't think so.
Nope. He's got them skills.
You got it. Wait, you got it.
So what? He can transform. Bokuto can transform into the best top 3 spiker. I don't think Aaron Yeager has that. Also, Bokuto's like 6'3". Okay, I think he could take Aaron in a fight.
Okay, wait, hold up. Did Bokuto
Sounds
commit
like
genocide
a
on the rest of the
serious.
world?
What happened?
Did he commit genocide on the rest of the world?
No.
I don't think
But-
so.
That's not a
Is that a
helpful.
good thing? Wait, is that a good thing? We're
But
going genocide here. Jeez.
We should probably
Bokuto
vote.
has spiky white hair. I'm voting Bokuto.
Let's just see what the votes
Lock
are.
it in.
Oh,
Wait, what?
That's
Why
what
are
I'm
you
talking
paying
about.
Attack on Titan so much? What
We've
in the
got
world?
one for Bokuto.
I go on Aaron. I stick with my boy Aaron.
I was
Max.
thinking
2 Bokuto. 2 for
Bokuto.
Bokuto. Come on.
2 for Bokuto.
I'm gonna wait for you, Jake. I'm gonna see if I have to do something here because I like both of them. Right? You're gonna force my
yeah, I
hand.
don't know. I don't know if I'm convinced now. I mean, it's been so long since I've watched Haiku that I don't remember Bokuto that much.
John,
It was
make him
unrememberable.
remember it. Make him remember
I
it.
know.
John,
I know.
you Sell it.
Wait,
Sell it.
Okay, was he in? What season was he in? Was he in the very beginning?
2, 3, and 4. You know when they went to the training arc?
Uh-huh.
Bokuto trained them.
Okay, so
Bokuto was there.
He was there.
Just think about it. Jaeger, he's not there. Bokuto, he'll always be there.
Bokuto's always here.
Come on, Jake. Are you gonna force my hand or are you?
I kind of want to force your hand.
Well, what do you want? No, just follow your heart. Follow your heart.
I
Who do
mean,
you like? Who do you
my,
like?
My heart is just petty because I'm upset that Aaron Yeager made it this far. Honestly,
Why do you not like Jaeger?
I just think he's not as good as a lot of the other characters on this list.
Why
And
better than
Bokuto?
Bokuto?
there's one thing that Aaron Yeager can't do, and that's be the best spiker in Japan.
That's
So-
what I'm
Ah,
talking about.
yeah.
He's going
Get the
for it.
point.
There you go. That's.
Yeah.
Flawless argument.
I'll go Bokuto. Why not? I was gonna go.
Oh,
I was gonna go.
Bro.
Bokuto!
He take John. How did you do that?
Yes!
How did you do that, John?
He put 2 characters on
Persuasion.
this list. One of his characters.
One
Who was the other character you put? Zenitsu.
Zenitsu.
That's the first round.
He put all
I
of
was
his
locked
chips.
in on one.
Yeah, he put all his
Oh,
chips
man.
on Bokuto.
I was all in.
That's crazy because like
Wow.
none of us know anything about him except you.
No,
You convinced
I
all of
should
us.
know something about
Yeah,
it.
crazy.
I've
Bokuto
seen
and all that.
the Haiku, but it's been. But I don't know if I finished season 2. I know I watched the first season, so I'm wondering if I only like watched an episode or 2 of the second season.
You gotta watch that all the way, man. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah,
You'll see how Bokuto's him.
yeah.
Look, there's his victory right there. I just
Yeah, pull up a picture. Pull up a picture.
Pull
Come
up
on.
the
All right,
picture of
all right,
Bokuto.
all right. We're gonna
see him.
pull up the picture here.
Get a picture of our victor.
Okay, wait. Let's. I think I'm gonna have to. I have to. I don't think you're on that, so I think I'm gonna have to stop the stream,
All right.
and we'll move it to the picture of Pokemon. Oh man.
There he
okay.
is. Wow.
Bokuto.
Wow, he actually looks really cool too. What?
That's what I'm saying.
That's awesome. What a champion. You did it. You did it, Bokuto.
Bokuto did it. He's got his spotlight.
All right. Any final thoughts? If people thought there were any grievances they wanted to air out, or honorable mentions of characters that weren't on the list.
Watch
I would have
Wolf
chose
Children.
Gojo. Wolf Children.
I would have picked Kenpachi from Bleach.
Oh yeah, Kenpachi. I love Kenpachi. I don't know why I didn't put him on this list. I think he just wasn't rated very high on my anime list. So once again, you can blame that. I love Kenpachi Zaraki. Yeah. Wait, and was Kisuke Urahara on here?
I think we had him there, but it was all good.
Yeah, he wasn't on the list. I gave you a chance to add him, Jonathan.
That's true. You did.
I know that's your
Slipped my
actual
mind.
profile picture.
I know.
of it.
All good. All good.
Oh man. Well, that's it then. Unless anybody has any outros, anything they want to say, and goodbye. But we are thankful to have the two Johns on our podcast tonight. It's been a pleasure, gentlemen.
Honestly,
It's been fun.
it has been a blast, and thank you for inviting us to come here. It's been appreciated all the way. Thank you guys for doing this.
Glad to have you
Yeah.
on.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Deuces.
And I think that wraps it up for
Peace.
us. See you later, everyone.